Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Journey with Vijay Kumar Srivastav. Today I am going to present the topic mixed cropping and intercropping. We will go through a concept of mixed cropping and intercropping and the differences between both of cropping system. So let's proceed. First we will go through definition of mixed cropping. Mixed cropping refers to the growing two or more crops simultaneously on the same piece of land in a proportion without any row arrangement by mixing the seeds of different crops. In mixed cropping, two or more than two crop seeds are mixed in advance and after that sowing is done and there is no specific row arrangement, row ratio or plant spacing maintained. In mixed cropping, two or more than two crops are grown at the same time in same piece of land. So here the one crop may be main crop and others are subsidiary crops. Mixed cropping is a common practice in rain-fed or dry farming areas, and this type of cropping system is best suited for a small scale farming where harvesting is done manually by hand. This system of cropping is practiced by farmers to avoid total crop failure due to less rainfall, and it restores soil fertility as the products and remains of the one plant assist the growth of the other plants, other crop, and vice versa. And as a result, the overall crop yield is increasing. In mixed cropping system, the cereals are generally grown as main crop and pulses or oil seeds are grown as minor or mixed crop as a subsidiary crop. And in mixed cropping, generally legume crops like red gram, pigeon pea, black gram, green gram, cowpea are grown, and as oil seeds are concerned, among oil seeds, groundnut, mustard crops are mixed with cereal crops like wheat, jowar, bajra or maize. And in mixed cropping, the crops are selected on different criteria basis like the need water demand, nutrient requirement of the crop, root pattern of growth and crop duration, and the time required to grow and ripen, and farmer requirement. So in this case the crops are having almost the similar crop duration, same time maturity, and we have to do the harvesting by hand. So the crop selection is one of the important criteria. Here to focus on objectives and characteristics of mixed cropping. As objectives are concerned, the main objective is to minimize the risk of crop failure. As mixed cropping is generally practiced in dry land and rain-fed areas, so main focus is on minimizing the risk factor. Here, if we are growing two or more than two crops, so we are having the reduction in risk because out of that one crop is minimum having a scope to give the yield to the farmer. Next objective is to get at least one crop in a favorable condition. Out of growing two or three or more than crops, we can get one crop in a least condition. And other objective is to fulfill the multiple needs of a farmer family for cereals, pulses, vegetables and other crops which are needed for their livelihood. Now characteristics. In mixed cropping, two or more crops are planted simultaneously in the same piece of land. So there is a scope to get the different kind of crops to meet the farmer's requirement. And this mixed cropping doesn't follow any planting pattern as these crops are sown randomly. There is no any specific row spacing or plant spacing. And in mixed cropping, the crops are sown at the same time, and before sowing, the seeds of different crops which are grown together are mixed before sowing. For mixed cropping, same fertilizer and pesticides are required for all the crops because there is no specification of fertilizers and pesticide because of random sowing planting pattern. And there is competition existing among crops because there is no any specific row arrangement or separation of the different areas of crops grown. And in mixed cropping, equal emphasis is given to all the crops and the treatment is same as or fertilizer or pest control is concerned. And in mixed cropping system, all crops have a similar life cycle and crop duration and maturity. So all crops are having the equal importance and we have to give the same treatment throughout the growing season. Now intercropping. Intercropping is a cropping system which refers to a cropping technique of simultaneous production of two or more than two dissimilar crops in a definite row ratio pattern on the same piece of land at the same time to increase the productivity of crops. So here, like mixed cropping, there is growing of two or more than two crops at the same time and in a same piece of land. But the difference exists between the planting pattern. In mixed cropping, there is no specific row ratio or plant spacing for the crops grown. But in case of intercropping, definite row ratio is followed. Like if maize is grown 2 lines, other crops may be 4 or 5 lines. So the row ratio are definitely maintained. So we can give the different treatment to the different crops. Intercropping involves the technique of a specific row patterns between main crop and another crops, and the crops with different nutrient requirement are planted together in this technique to ensure optimum utilization of nutrients, and nutrients of the soil are not overused, so there is no over exhausting of soil. Intercropping system also helps in preventing the spread of plant pests and diseases because of combination of different type of crops. And generally in intercropping, legumes and non-legumes crops are combined, grown together, and the legumes crops are giving the nutritional supply to the non-leguminous crops because these crops, leguminous crops, are having the biological nitrogen fixation, so it is playing very important role in supplying nitrogen to the soil, and other crops are utilizing it efficiently. This technique of intercropping is followed by the small farmers who are totally dependent on rainfall for better yield, and they don't have other options like tube well, canals for irrigation. So this intercropping system is mainly suited for rain-fed areas. Now objectives of intercropping system. There is intensification of cropping both in time and space dimensions because the crops which are combined having the different crop duration, maturity, and we are following the different planting pattern, row ratio, plant spacing, etc., and aim is to increase the productivity. There is increasing total productivity per unit land area by increasing the pressure of plant population. So we are deciding the population of different crops as per the need and maintaining the population as per the requirement. The other objective is of insurance against main crop failure under aberrant weather conditions or pest epidemics, and the combination of different crops will fulfill the requirement. Next objective is getting judicious utilization of resources such as land, labor, and inputs. In intercropping system, the main crop is principal crop, which is combined with other crops which are grown as a intercropping. Like in sugarcane, if it is grown as a principal crop, the other crops are intercropped like wheat, cowpea, soybean, mung, and sunflower. And sorghum is intercropped with crops like cowpea, soybean, mung, urd, and arhar. And maize having the combination of cowpea, soybean, urd, arhar, and castor. Like same, bajra is also having the most of the same crops, cowpea, soybean, urd, arhar, and castor. And in cotton, there are the crops like soybean and groundnut, which are best suited. And in case of potato, it can be grown as intercropping with wheat and radish crop. So There are best suited crop combinations for different agroclimatic zones as per the requirement, and generally legumes crops are involved which are working to improve the soil health and supplying the nutrient to the other crops. Now differentiation between mixed cropping and intercropping. As we know, mixed cropping and intercropping is the system where two or more than two crops are grown simultaneously in the same piece of land at the same time, even though there are some differences existing between mixed cropping and intercropping, about which we will study here. And these differences are done on the basis of different parameters. Like age objectives are concerned, in case of mixed cropping, the objective is to minimize the risk of crop failure, while in case of intercropping, the objective is to increase the productivity of the crop. Now, second criteria, like crop importance. In mixed cropping, equal importance, equal emphasis is given to all crops which are sown together, but in case of intercropping, only the main crop is given importance and others are subsidiary crops. Now, on the basis of sowing pattern, mixed cropping doesn't follow any sowing patterns and the crops are sown randomly, while in case of intercropping there is a specific row ratio pattern, planting pattern among the crops which are combined together. Now, as spacing is concerned, in mixed cropping there is no specific planting pattern or spacing maintained, and the crops are sown with random spacing between crops, while in intercropping it is having the objective to utilize the space left between two rows of main crops by other crops in definite row ratio. So here in intercropping, the cropping are grown between rows of main crops, while in mixed cropping there is random spacing and no specific distance are maintained. Now, as plant population is concerned, in mixed cropping there is no plant population management due to random sowing method, while in case of intercropping, crops are sown in different rows without affecting the population of main crop when sown as sole crop. So there is a specific maintenance and the crops are combined as per the requirement with having pre-planning. As crop competition is concerned, in mixed cropping system there is competition exists between the crops which are grown together because of no spacing, random spacing and no specific maintenance, while in case of intercropping the competition between the crops doesn't exist because there is separate management of the crops which are grown together in a specific planting pattern and management system. Now, seed mixing. In case of mixed cropping, the seeds are combined or mixed and then sowing is done, and here the seeds are mixed before sowing, while in case of intercropping the seeds are not mixed before sowing and the sowing of different crops are done in different way. Means if one first there will be sowing of one crop, that there will be sowing of other crops in a single system. So in case of mixed cropping all seeds will be mixed and sown together, but in case of intercropping the sowing will be separately for different crops. Now, as sowing time is concerned, in mixed cropping all crops are sown at the same time, while in case of intercropping the crops can be sown in different periods as per the crop requirement, crop duration and maturity requirement. In continuation to the differences between intercropping and mixed cropping, we will go through some other parameters. Like on the basis of fertilizer application, the difference exists between mixed cropping and intercropping. In mixed cropping, same fertilizer is applied to all the crops because farmer is not having any alternate options due to random sowing of the crops which are mixed and sown. So we have to go for similar kind of fertilizer application, time of application for and same treatment to all the crops which are combined. In case of intercropping, a specific fertilizers can be applied easily to each crop as per the requirement. As pest control is concerned, pest control is difficult in mixed cropping because same pesticide can be applied to all the crops if this pesticide suits to other crops. While in case of intercropping, pest controls are easier and a specific pesticide can be applied to specific crops which are combined in intercropping. On the basis of crop duration, in mixed cropping, all the crops are having almost similar crop duration. But in case of intercropping, there is difference between main crop and intercrops. Generally, the intercrops are of short duration and harvested much earlier compared to main crop. So, main crop is having long duration while intercrops are having short duration. As crop maturity is concerned, in case of mixed cropping, all crops are almost having similar life cycle and same maturation period. While in case of intercropping, the main crop is having long duration of maturity, while intercrops show the short maturity and they are harvested earlier. So there is differences between main crop and intercrop as life cycle and maturation period is concerned. On the basis of harvesting also there is difference between both cropping systems. In mixed cropping, crop harvesting is difficult because there is no specific planting pattern, distance maintained between row to row and plant to plant. So we have to take care while harvesting and we can't grow crop wise a specific harvesting method. In case of intercropping, crops can be harvested separately, which makes it easy. As threshing is concerned, we can't go for direct threshing of the harvested produce because the crops are harvested together. If there is need of threshing, then we have to separate the crops which are grown and after that we can go for threshing. While in case of intercropping, threshing is possible easily just after harvesting as the crops harvested separately. And mixed cropping is suitable to the adverse climatic conditions or areas having less rainfall. So it can be done as rain-fed as well as dryland farming. And intercropping is mostly suitable for rain-fed areas where the farmers is not having the irrigation facilities like tube wells or other sources. So this presentation was all about mixed cropping, intercropping and differences existing between mixed cropping system and intercropping system. Hope this will be useful to all of you. Thank you very much. I have given here my YouTube channel details, Journey with Vijay Kumar Srivastava. Having request, please visit the channel, subscribe it and provide your kind and valuable feedback. Thank you.